I can't imagine another newsman occupying singularly that space that he occupied. Being so trusted, it's hard to believe in our cynical age that all eyes could go to a person in television news and really believe everything he said and look at him as a credible, unbiased, straight-ahead voice commenting on our, I mean, in this, you know, the age of the bloviators, we don't have that in, well, we do in certain, you know, I think that our national network newscasters, Brian Williams, Charlie Gibson, Katie Couric, are all, they have gravitas but that position was only a function of a time when there were only 3 places to go for television news, and yeah, he was a giant.
He was a journalist at a very different time, and swayed the mood of a nation and of politicians. I mean, simply by reporting the news, and maybe a slight inflection here or there. There was no, you know, that's amazing.
What an inspiration. I mean, what a man. I only wish I got to spend a couple minutes at least talking to him. I mean, that brain, what he's been through, what he's seen, that's, what a life. Yeah. Amazing, amazing man. Yeah.
You know, Julia, how she looked and behaved is one thing, but her interior light was something very recognizable to me. It just was something like something that my mother really did have. And so, to me, to play this character, it gave me a little tiny opportunity to pay, you know, my respects and homage to my mom, who's not here anymore, but she had that, boom. She liked to have a good time, and she made everybody comfortable, and she was a light. And I think Julia had the same kind of thing. So it wasn't hard for me to access the inside of her, what I imagined it was. And the outside is more like dress up. Anybody can do it. It was important that she appear tall. Nora, I think, took care with casting people in the French segments that were not. She didn't cast a lot of tall men in the sequences in the market and stuff like that. She took care to, and I wore high heels always. But I felt it was important that her tallness, because it defined not only who she was, but who she wasn't. Would Julia Child have been Julia Child if she were 5'5" and adorable? I mean, it was a question. Sometimes it's the hardship of the thing that's outside or presents a challenge that makes you, you know, it either knocks you down and destroys you, or it makes you prevail. And I think it was part of what made her wonderful. Stanley Tucci Paul Child was a man of the world. He was well-educated, very well-read, curious about across a broad range of subjects, and knowledgeable about a lot of things. And that kind of urbanity and sophistication and easy masculine charm is something that you can't, it's hard to learn that or put it on. And Stanley has it.
I knew that I had to make this movie, yeah. Yeah, I knew I had to make it. It had all the elements that I love. Meryl, Nora, wonderful script, and it was about food. What's, you know,
Yeah.
what's this, and it shot at home, and I could go home to my family every night, and then I got to go to Paris. why would you say no to that movie? We had the best time. I was so excited. I'd seen Meryl at a party a few years ago, and she said, "Do you want to play my husband in this movie next year that I think I'm going to do?" I said, "No, I don't want to." What do you say? I said, "Yeah, sure." She says about Julia Child, and I said, "Oh, great, I love Julia," And anyway, so it was great. It was great to. She's just amazing to work with. She's, it's hard almost sometimes to work with her because you just want to watch her. You become kind of captivated. And you think, how'd she do that? How'd she do that? She's fascinating. So I have to force myself to remember that I'm acting with her and I'm not just watching her.
Amy Adams, Stanley Tucci, Meryl Streep. Amy Adams is incredible. All my stuff is with Amy, and we had a great time together. She's a great gal, great actor, sweetheart. Really works super hard.